Hockey isn't a sport that you would expect to find in Kentucky, but somehow it's made its home right here at UK. Each game night, with an hour still to wait before the game, there will be a line out the door of the Lexington Ice Center with fans of UK hockey hoping they have made it early enough to get a seat in the small ice rink that is used during regular hours for families and any person that pays to use it. It happens almost every game that capacity is reached at least 15 minutes before the game time and fans have to be turned away. With this in mind, it isn't too hard to believe that hockey is the third most attended sport at UK, following only basketball and football.
Fans, our first weekend, our first home opening weekends, I think we had somewhere around 4,000 people show up to, I think it was 3 games. It was absolutely great. Like, they show up night after night at midnight, which is ridiculous, first off, and to show up at midnight and just cheer us on the way they do and support us through wins and losses, we absolutely love it. There's nothing better. I mean, we love it. It's our rink, it's our home. It's obviously not the best place many of us have ever played, but it's ours and we embrace it. And the rink takes good care of us. They do.
Having too many fans is usually a good problem to have, but not for the Cool Cats. The hockey team at UK isn't even really a team, it's considered a club. All of the players must pay upwards of $2,000 just to get playing time, not to mention the hundreds of dollars that are spent on gear and other fees. This means that there aren't any scholarships for hockey, the number of people who can afford to play is limited, and when fans are turned away from games, so many profits are lost by the team, and it makes it even harder for them to break even and afford their travel expenses. But without more money, there's no way they can afford to have a larger arena to play. It's a trap that they're caught in.
How much recognition do you feel the team known as the hockey club gets from administration?
That's a pretty interesting question. I would say we are pretty unrecognized from the university. Like the students, they're huge. They support us big time. The fans love us. It's awesome. But I want to say the most money we've ever gotten, and it is a club. It is a school sanctioned club. The most money we've ever gotten from the school is probably somewhere around like $1,500. And we're working on a $100,000 a year budget. So I don't think we get nearly as much help as we could or we should from the school, but it's kind of it's not.
The two major sports at UK come with many perks, including premium dorms that are paid for by athletic scholarships. For football players, this means living in a premium dorm on South Campus, and the basketball team has their own dorm just for them, now known as the Coal Lodge. This nicer style of living on campus is usually nearly $1,000 more expensive per semester than the usual student housing. Though the football and basketball teams have access to these dorms at no cost to them, these are not opportunities given to the hockey team. Since it is a club sport and doesn't receive much of any help from the university, players must pay for their own tuition, which includes housing. Because of this, they don't have one house or dorm that houses all of them, and the quality of these living situations is significantly lower quality than those of the premium dorms.
Going off that, do you think the hockey club will ever become a team?
As in like an NCAA like varsity.
SEC, yeah.
I can't ever see that happening.
Yeah.
To be honest, especially not in the SEC. I don't see that ever being a thing.
Yeah. Okay, and
Although there is little to no recognition from the university administration, and the hockey team will probably continue to be a completely self-sustaining team, you wouldn't know that these struggles exist by watching the players during a game. For a team with little support, it is difficult to imagine how they find the drive to play on and pay to continue to be a part of the sport that they love. With the help of fans and a desire to play hockey, even through the hardships, it says a lot about the players that are a part of the Cool Cats. No matter how small their rink is, or how little support they receive from their university, they are always happy to be there and see such a large crowd of students there to support their team.